There we go. Not recording again. I think we'll just be digging around with traffic then. While we wait. Maybe do some more transport stuff. What's going on over here? So you're trying to get into that lane. Your guys are trying to get into that lane. You guys are also trying to get in that lane. Why are you guys trying to get in that lane? You are driving public library way the fuck across town. Separately get rid of the stop and go lights here. Just to see how the traffic where it wants to go in a bit more faster pace. Yeah, a lot of you guys are just fucking like turning right here, using that lane instead of the other fucking lane as an option. Ah, that's a one-lane road. I see. I see. To me, it sounds like I need to upgrade that road. Lane? Two lane. Let's go ahead and upgrade this as well. Lane roads. I have an idea of how I can use traffic manager. To make the flow of traffic here a little smoother. Right, multiple lanes though. Alright, so you're allowed to go there. You're allowed to go there. Or there. You're allowed to go there. Hopefully that helps. Should. So, game, you're stunning a bit right now. Stop being forced into the middle lane. Not how the AI should be working. You guys get to go straight. You guys get to go straight. Straight again. Same with you, fucks. Let's not make this a one-way in the weirdest sense. You're hungry? I'm also kind of hungry, honestly. I haven't eaten since I've been up. Garbage piling up. Is it actually piling up, or is this one of those fucking bullshit? Oh my god. Traffic's flowing. It's flowing. Mostly. Mostly flowing. What's next? Had a bowl of rice earlier. Yeah, I just haven't had anything. I woke up at 10:18 or so. Then continued laying in bed until about 10:30, and then I actually got out of bed. I ended up sleeping for like 6 hours. Okay. Let's see. This intersection, you are a turning lane only. Then you are a straight only. If you guys need a lane switch, fine. It's whatever. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, it is. You're a turning lane only. You're a straight over turn. I had to be up today, early in the morning, KB, because we had our water coming out to address our water pressure issues. They've been resolved, by the way. Turns out, long story short, our meter was actually seizing up a bit and causing the water pressure to not be as full as it should be. So yeah. Our place got fixed, but I had to be up at least till 8 a.m. Turned out they had a 3-hour window. He didn't get here until about 9:24-ish. And then he was here for like 25 minutes. And then after that, it was just like, I was too wide awake to want to go to bed. I went to lay down at like 1. I don't think I fell asleep until about 3. Maybe later. I don't know how long. So my 6 hours of sleep might have been 7, but I mean, who knows? At least the issue's been resolved. Just turning a lot. Really turning lane only. Then you can be a straight. Actually, let's not include that one. Then you guys can be a straight or turn. Then I don't know if I want that. We'll go with it. We'll see how it flows. Hope it flows a bit better. Plumber sent you an email that they got held up on a job, and that's why he hasn't contacted me for several weeks. What? How do you get caught up on a job for that long? Or held up on a job for that long? How do you not just walk away from that for a bit to do other jobs? What? You're barely expanding out there. We're expanding over here. Did I remove all the power lines, by the way? Is in here? I have not. There we go. Those lost the power lines? I think so. Did that? I did. Modify the zoning just a bit. Water? Oh, you're not being covered by water. No. What are you? Drop till you drop, center? Drop till you drop. Landscaper probably won't get to our project this year. What was your project, Gabby? I was complaining about water. Oh, wow. Really? A tiny little bit. Just, water the rest of that. Just make sure everything's covered. I've yet to zone all that. Not that we really need to just yet, because all my previous zoning's still not filled in yet. So, looks like they might actually be forced to be over here now for expansions for residential and whatnot, which I won't complain for. Replacing the steps going up a retaining wall on one side of the driveway. Ah. That's it? That's a couple-week thing if you were to do it yourself. But I guess you guys also didn't know how to replace the door properly, or like quickly, or anything. So, I don't know. I guess if I just had more experience with that kind of thing. Are they stone steps, maybe, or are they actually wooden? Stone steps are actually easier to replace than wooden ones. Assuming you wanted to keep it with wooden. Exactly, we're not handy at all. Fair enough. Maybe that's a reason I should visit KB to fucking help with all this random shit. Oh, they're brick steps? Brick's a bit more of a pain. Still not, still easier than wood, in my opinion, but still a bit of a pain. Goddamn tiny fly. And another problem is not only are they crumbling, but they're sliding away from the stamped concrete landing. That's just going to happen regardless with the bricks, so I don't know when the bricks have been put there, but if they're sliding that bad, then they've probably been there for quite a while. The earth likes moving. We actually have some bricks around a tree in our backyard that need to be redone just because of the fucking tree growing, plants, animals, whatever. Oh, I was seeing the... I happened to be at like the weirdest angle that made that look like it was part of the airport for some reason. I was like, what the hell is going on with the airport over there? Forgot about the Ferris wheel. The London Eye. Got any expansions over here yet? Expanding slowly. Slowly but surely. Power? Oh. No, I could actually connect you guys up with power. Let's see. Maybe? Oh, here we go. There we go. Bought the property in 2015. The wall and stuff was constructed around 2013-14. Really? Sounds like whoever built it wasn't doing their job then. It should last 20 years. At least 15. Depends on the area. And other shit that goes on with the ground and whatnot, but I mean, yeah, no, it should be, they should last longer than fucking 5-6 years. Are they abandoned buildings? They are. Really no point running power lines to you guys. At least I'm actually seeing some, like, actual growth over here. And also, we're at 205,000 people in the city. I approve. What are we doing on water? Power? Garbage. Garbage not the best. Actually low on garbage again. Well, we're getting the yellow. You will. Let's see, it'll get us some more power as long as I actually connect it to somewhere. Honestly, best bet might just be going over to here. Well, the other problem is we use salt on the steps in the winter because of other problems with the house, which in recipe we should have told the sellers we wanted the front door replaced before we took possession. Yeah, salt, depending on the concrete, we'll eat it away. Also depends on how new the concrete is. If it hasn't had the proper chance of cure, it'll do that too. Grandfather had that issue. We learned the hard way about pouring down fucking cement and then putting salt on it during the winter. And you start getting marks and whatnot, and it does not work too well. At all. I see the tiniest little line in there. Hopefully that's not a problem. I definitely got that on the edge. More than I thought it would. Bugs her mother-in-law because she just wants a fence fixed. So fucking bad? What's wrong with the fence? If the posts are going bad, that's a fucking pain in the ass to do. That's one of those few things I would definitely hire out for. Like, that's how much of a pain in the ass it is. I know how to do it. I would not want to. It's massively time consuming, and if you don't have an auger or anything to help you fucking remove the old posts or anything of the sort, dear God, is that time consuming. Or hell, a jack with fucking chains, be able to wrap around the post, be able to pull it that way. I've learned a lot of weird methods to fucking do fencing. Took down half of the south fence line because the landscaper needed to get in a backyard to remove 2 hazardous trees. You took it down for what, machinery? I would like that to connect. I'm not going to expect that to connect. Oh, this line's not watered. Not over here either. Oops. One had a large branch fall out, and the top half was dead. The other was overhanging our house and our neighbor's house really bad. Both were ash trees. I don't know how bad it was overhanging, but I know they can do a lot of without machinery, but it would be more labor intensive for them. Which usually means more money. It also takes more time, but... if they were really bad over the house, then yeah, I would definitely see wanting to take down a fence line to get machinery in there. What was, were the posts left intact, though? Like, were the posts just left on the ground and the paneling taken off? Oh, I say paneling, but... also, dear God, we were losing 20 grand a week. What the hell? What is happening? What's going on? So I am out of drink.